Hi, it's Dave again with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today we're going to be doing a painting that I'm hoping going to end up being something reminiscent of a nebulae, specifically a blue nebulae. That's brought to mind because I saw a picture or a painting that Lisa Marvin posted not too long ago, and it just struck me as a color palette that I wanted to play with. Now I'm using a few different colors than she did, but the basics are the same. I've got a deep blue, I've got a magenta, and I've got a yellow gold. And I'll talk about the colors in just a second. Let's talk about our colors for today. Prussian blue by Golden, Quinacridone magenta by Golden, Qnag, which is Quinacridone nickel azo gold by Golden. Cell activators are Dioxizine Purple by Sonja, and Titanium White by Amsterdam. One thing I should talk about on this one, this is Quinacridone nickel azo gold, which has been discontinued by Golden. So if you have store, relish it because it's gone away. There are recipes out there that you can use to reproduce a pretty close facsimile. I haven't tried them yet, so I can't vouch, but I'll probably have to vouch for them soon because I have a supply of this behind, but probably not as much as I usually use for a year. So be aware of that. And today's tile, again, is going to be a 6-inch tile. They're easy to find, inexpensive, and they dry perfectly every time I've used them. I've never really had any real big problem with cracking or creasing. Okay, pillow paint is going down now. This is PPG MULTI-PRO. It's my go-to paint for better than a year now. Next is Prussian blue, and this is my Golden. And what I'm doing here, this is what's called a faux pillow. I'm putting this color over the top of the original pillow to create a color layer or a color pillow for the paints to sit on top of. It creates quite an effect and can give you a sense of depth. Let's see if we get that this time. And I'm just trying to get as much coverage as I can. The important thing about this is to get enough of it down so that it doesn't bleed through, and at the same time give yourself something to sit on. This is Quinacridone nickel azo gold, followed by Quinacridone magenta. Both of them are Golden. Quinacridone nickel azo gold I've talked about already. This is Dioxizine Purple and Titanium White cell activators. The Dioxizine Purple is Sonja, and the Titanium White is Amsterdam. They're both mixed with 3 parts of Australian floetrol. I've done my swipe. Now I'm just waiting for the cells to pop up and see what I've got to work with. Start doing a little bit of stretching here. Now I've sped this up quite a bit. This is, I think, about 4 times as fast as what it originally was. The entire video was basically about 45 minutes, and it's melted down to about, I think it's going to end up being about 8 minutes. What I'm doing is I'm going now and I'm scooping and dragging. I'm just pulling the paint up and putting where I want to see it. The important part of this when you're doing it is to only scoop down as far as your color layer and try to minimize the amount of white you pull up. This one, I did a pretty good job of not pulling up too much of the white pillow, but enough of it to create that effect. And you're going to see that in just a few seconds. You get almost a backlit effect when it's done correctly. Those cells, you can see them starting to pop up now, but once I spin this and get this going, you're going to see that open up really quickly. I had to stop real quick because it was starting to fly off the one side, and I really didn't want that to happen. So I'm stretching it back to the other side, back to the center, and I'm gonna put this just a little off center so that the side that didn't have as much paint gets some coverage. Now, like I said, this looks like it's going way fast, but it was not. these were not fast spins at all. It looks like I'm moving fast, but really I'm not. It's a very relaxing paint to do, relaxing painting to do, and I enjoyed it immensely today. I think I needed this. Okay, I'm getting pretty close to the end now. Cut a little bit of this out because I wanted to keep it short enough that it was interesting. Okay, that was fun. This came out better than I had hoped it was going to even. The colors mix beautifully. I was afraid that the Quinag was going to mix with the blue and turn into some sort of nasty green, but it didn't happen. So I'm happy about that. The cells I got in the swipe were just about as perfect as I could have hoped for. Only thing I do wish about this is that it was a larger painting. So, but you know, this is how I learn, and frankly, this was what I was doing with this painting, was to practice this color scheme, this palette, so that I'd know if it would work or not on a larger piece. So I think I'm pretty sure that it will. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, I'd invite you to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and ring that bell so you get notifications of videos that I'll put out. It's my goal to put out at least 3 per week, and I'm hoping you're finding both enjoyable and useful. So I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.